Weazel Nightly News. I am Moira Black, your anchor for this evening. We bring you 3 stories from across San Andreas tonight. First, our reporters meet with the masterminds behind a new sporting event, Fuck It League. This is Moira Black, and I'm on the scene down at the football pitch with Aries and with Finn, who are hosting something of a football league. Can you tell me a bit about what you're setting up for the future?
So it's going to be a football league, but all of us are pretty out of shape, so we're going to be doing it in cars. So there's going to be a lot of carnage, a lot of probably injuries, and a lot of fun.
Excellent. And when is this going to be sort of taking place? And just for the camera, it's called Fuck It League.
You fuck it league, yeah. We can't get
Excellent.
copyright infringement for that, I don't think.
Excellent. And so when are we looking to see this come to life?
It's going to be Sunday the 24th of this month at 8 p.m.
Excellent. And will there be like a sign up process? Will there be entrance fees or anything of the sort?
We're going to be popping the advert out now, signing up some teams. The teams are 3 people, but if you've got more friends, good for you. You can bring a few extra people to sub in. No sign up fee. It's all free, and there's going to be a prize of $300,000.
Oh wow! So
Yeah,
quite a big prize there.
Winning team takes all.
Excellent. And I mean that's a hefty 100K split between a 3-person
Exactly.
team. So sort of what is it that what are the sort of rules for the game?
Okay, so it's going to be 3v3. So we're going to be probably in monster trucks. We may change to a bit of a smaller truck, but they're going to have like scoops on the front. The aim of the game is going to be score the most goals. If for some reason it ends up in a draw, we're going to go to sudden death because we don't want any draws in this. We just want carnage.
Well, that's no fun, is it?
Overtime, yeah, exactly. Wins and losses only. First to the most goals, it's probably going to be about 15 minutes per match. If for some reason there's a draw at the end of it, we're going to just go to sudden death. Each team's 1 player and they have a 1v1 contest. First goal wins.
And tell me a bit about the sponsors for the event as well. I see that Suds Law will be sponsoring sort of primarily, but you know who else is involved in this?
It's actually an even split of sponsorship between us at Suds Law and DMP's Dirty Diner. So we've got Daisy and Pops there on board as well. They're helping sponsor this and set it up for us.
And will they be catering for the event?
Yeah, but we'll also
So
let
there'll be
anyone else who wants to come down. It'll be a free for all, so you can have Burger Shop, Pearls, everyone can show up. I mean, 300K for smashing people. What's more to love, really?
Excellent stuff. Okay, thank you so much for talking, guys. We do really appreciate your time. I understand you've been very busy today.
Bit of a hectic one, unfortunately.
Yeah, so we are definitely looking forward to the event, and I'm sure that the rest of the city will be too, as soon as your adverts are out. An exciting mix between cars and football coming to the city. Next, we meet up with Mayor Paloma Swinton after a frightful night at City Hall. This is Moira Black. I am here with Mayor Paloma Swinton at the City Hall. There seemed to be quite a lot of commotion down here last night. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened here?
It's just Paloma for you, you know it. But, yeah, it was a bit of a chaos night, let's just say that, with a lot of emotions behind everyone, but luckily everyone ended up alive, let's just say that. Yeah, it all started with a document I cancelled, and then it basically went uphill from there.
And so, the person that was involved in the hostage taking, because this is what happened. You were taken hostage at City Hall here. So we can assume that the person involved is someone that you were working with in some capacity.
Yes, I was not working with him, but I was helping it, gentleman, with some documents, and in a week time it all went a bit downhill,
So what exactly happened? What was sort of like the play-by-play of events as they unfolded?
It was first threats, then from threats it became, I'm still not 100% sure if it was that certain individual, but I got shot, and then, more security and all that, and then from there on it went a bit quiet again. And all of a
And so,
sudden yesterday, apologies, it went, all to chaos again.
of course, and so how was this situation resolved? Did he get what he needed?
He didn't. He got neutralized and sent off to prison.
Do you have any idea what his motivations behind shooting you were? What was it that he wanted from this?
He wanted to walk away without trouble, cause how do I say this? He got himself, of course, in trouble with the first, couple things, and then he wanted more at the beginning, but at the end he just wanted to walk away without issues. But again, that can't really happen after shooting and taking someone
Of course.
hostage,
Do you know the name of this man?
Yes, I do.
Are you able to share that at this time?
I won't, for his own safety. You will be able to find it out, probably, but I'd rather not disclose it for his own safety,
Of course, I understand. And so, with all this happening, you've been shot. How are you recovering, and how are you, feeling going back into work now?
I'm not going into work differently. Of course, I will look behind me and check if I'm safe, but I also have security with me most of the time. And I just think if I would change the way I work, it will not be me anymore, so I will just keep doing what I'm doing and keep going how I'm going.
We have been assured that the mayor is now safe and resting up. Lastly, we headed up to Polito to check in with the Berserkers and their business, Nordic Brews. This is Maura Black, and I am on the scene at the hen house with the Berserkers, who also run their own brewery business, and we're here to talk to them about that today. First of all, I just want to know a bit more about sort of your business. What is it that you provide to the city?
Okay, so Nordic Brews was established in 2019. So we originally started by importing a variety of different hops from Finland and making our own, cast brews, which were, ales as well as the famous Berserker shot. I think it was back last year, so 2022, we decided we wanted to expand our catalog of product because of all the different venues around the city, and we went into the spirit market. So now we also cater for whiskeys, rums, vodkas, and as well as that, we also do some pre-mixed cocktails as well that we supply to these bars. So onwards and upwards, and we're growing, and supply to everyone and everyone, really.
Excellent. And I mean, there is an argument to be made that perhaps Nordic Brews is one of the longest living brands in the city.
Ooh. You'd be right. We are. We are one of the longest standing, and I think probably one of the most premium breweries out here in all of San Andreas. So, yeah, you'd be right on that argument.
I mean, I know for a fact that the Nordic Brews are a very popular choice in the bars down in the city. Tell me, how do you go about supplying your product to the businesses around the city?
It's pretty simple marketing strategy at the moment. So we obviously we supply here at the hen house. People can get a little taste or a little taster session up here when we're open. But as well as that, we obviously post on the yellow pages, and we build a relationship with these companies and these businesses to get the product out the door. We've been thinking of some other ways and maybe looking to do some pop-ups. We've done some pop-ups before on Legion Square, where again people can come down, get some free brews, and really get a taste of the product. But it's more kind of, I guess, word of mouth and reputation of the brand at the moment that seems to be flying the flag. So we actually, with the profits made in the company, we've actually upgraded our distillery, and we've gone for something which is, a little bit more compact but more efficient and eco-friendly for the city. So as you can see on your left, we've actually got our new distillery. I'm not sure if Chargy or Kenny, you boys, one of you boys, would like to maybe demonstrate and talk through the process.
When we get an order through from one of our customers, the order comes through, and we'll go and get our base stock. That, you know, depending on what we're making, whether it's our Nordic brews or berserker shots or more hard liquor, we get our base stock into the still. We set it going, and it runs for a certain amount of time, depending on what we're going to be, what we want to come out at the other end. So Nordic brews are a little bit quicker to brew than, say, our vodka, because that takes a little bit more time, the fermenting process and all of that. And then, yeah, as I say, it goes through the still and comes out the other end. Not that you can see it here, but just behind the wall, there's a bottling station. It's top secret, you know, berserker eyes only, and it will. That's where we bottle it up, label it up. We get it into our crates, and then we get one of our mini brewery vans that we have, load it up, and head down to the city and give it out to all of our customers that have ordered.
Excellent.
You know, some nights we could be here for hours brewing away.
I'm going to be honest with you, Moira. I think the hen house has lost itself. We've got great facilities here that we want to work with a little bit more. We've obviously got the brewery, we can produce our own stuff, but I think the key thing for us is to bring a little bit of, you know, a relaxation and a social space in the city, to bring people away from that busy lifestyle down south and to come up north for a bit of an escape. But you know, I don't want to let you know, the cat out the bag at the moment, but we're working on some things to maybe get this place back on the map as well.
Let the
I'd
cat out.
love to hear
Let
it.
the cat out. Give him a sneak. Give him something.
At least the head, you know.
Okay, we've put a new business quarter proposal into the mayor, and that is for us to be able to license official boxing bouts.
Oh wow! Because you have, like in your basement, there is the facilities to, you know, hold such events. I believe, is it?
Yeah, so I think the plan of action is we can get that. Obviously, there'll be a monthly fee if you want to fight under the hen house sort of name, but you know, it's going to be called the Berserker Boxing Border Control, and the plan
Excellent.
of action is for these licenses to allow you to fight legally, and we'll be doing potentially a bi-monthly league, and along with that, we're going to be looking and communicating with other people around the city to set up some main event grudge matches, and then
Excellent
hopefully
stuff.
host some big nights here. I guess my only message is, you know, is in our blood, as you know, in our heritage as Vikings, to entertain and create that space. So, you know, whereas at the moment we'll open, and you know, maybe these events will be in the, you know, in the coming weeks and a little bit more in the future. You know, come up to Palito. It's a beautiful place, and I can assure you, when you come up here, you'll have a great time.
That's all for tonight from us at Weazel News. Catch us next time for more news and entertainment near you.